What's up, guys? Leslie Robbins here for Young Hollywood, coming to you from the star-studded blue carpet, where it is all about one man, Mr. Ted Lasso, and we're celebrating season 3. Season 3 is here. You've had a journey over the past 2 seasons. What is going to happen? You got to tell me a little bit now, right?
Yes, what is going to happen in season 3? I wish I could say more. I just think people can expect many more moments from the characters in the show, and the way this season 3 is written, I think genuinely is the best, because we're going to see many more of each one of the characters, and each one of there's more football, soccer, more than in other seasons, and yeah, we can expect a big rivalry, as we saw in season 2 when we finished with West Ham, and they integrate, so we'll see what happens.
So animals are safe, correct, in season 3? Yeah.
But also in season 2, no animal was hurt, I promise. I love dogs. Dani loves them too.
Ted Lasso season 3. I'm a huge fan and a journalist, so how do I even begin? The show changes lives. How has it changed yours?
Oh, it definitely changed my life. Absolutely. I know a new sport. I know a lot of lovely people now. It's been such a crazy experience to be in another country for so long. Also, it's been a blast. Yeah, I love it. I'm so happy.
So now, are you saying football or soccer?
I say football. I say football because all the guys, when we were over there, kept making fun of me because I said soccer. So now I say football. I don't ever say soccer.
You left Ted Lasso.
I know, right?
I have a bone to pick with you.
People do.
He's like a little angel and a teddy bear, and how could you do that?
I know. Well, he did get a job in Europe. Now I'm in big trouble. Like, now you said something bad about him again. No, I know. It was really a surprising thing for me to have people come up to me on the street and say, "How could you leave him?" I was surprised by that, but he's got fans. The whole world is his fans. So it's nice.
I'm a huge fan, and it almost changes your life while you watch it. So talk about how it's changed the trajectory of your life.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny when you're shooting it in the first season, you don't really know what it's going to do, and then it does what it did, and you never know that answer. Many times I'm shooting something thinking this is going to be huge, and it's not, or I'm shooting something thinking no one will ever see this, and it's huge. So you can never guess, and I don't think I couldn't have guessed that it was going to do what it did.
Can we talk about the writing for a second? It's brutally honest. And why can't we be like that in real life? Talk about actually getting to recite those lines, and you just want to live like that every day, right?
I know. I think everyone needs a friend like Sassy, don't they? She's so sort of honest and loyal and cutting when she needs to be. Yeah, it was just a gift, those lovely words I get to say. Yeah, beautiful.
Well, Ted Lasso is loyal. Jason is loyal to you guys. Talk about your little family over there.
Oh, yeah. Jason is what a wonderful person to be sailing this ship. He's been fantastic and so kind throughout the whole thing. When he's had so much on his plate, to be part of this show and to act in it and to sort of oversee scripts and oversee the whole show, oh my God, I don't know how on earth anyone could do that without collapsing, but he's been it was always just such a joy to hang around on set, so great.
Oh, season 3, what can you tell me?
Well, I haven't watched all of it yet, so I'm still working on it, so I don't know how it ends, but it's certainly more of the same feel-good, warm developments of all the relationships further, and obviously we left Nate at the end of 2 in a bit of a dark place, and hopefully he's going to go on a journey, of discovery. But I haven't seen it all to know exactly how it's going to end. But yeah.
So you're new to the Ted Lasso family.
I am, yeah.
How's it going? Is everyone loving you?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Obviously, I haven't seen very much, but it's an amazing, this is my first sort of red carpet appearance, but it's just such a pleasure to join such an amazing team of cast and crew, and yeah, just to be part of such a brilliant show.
Well, talk about your part in the show. Who are you and what do you get into in season 3?
So the character's called Shandy. She, I can't say too much, but she is a force of nature. I think viewers are going to be quite surprised and they're going to have a lot of fun watching her. So yeah, that's all I can say at the moment. But yeah, I think she's a really fun character.
Season 3 is here. Now, I hope they're treating you better this season than last, but maybe you're, I don't know, where have they put you this season?
So I think now the arch enemy has now left the building, I think there's a whole new atmosphere entailing going into this new season. But yeah, there's a lot of excitement, a lot of things going on, a lot of things do happen. If I say anything, I'll get shot by the sniper over there with the red dot. It's not really, I'm just, but no, it's real excitement going into this next season.
Talk about the energy on set, just being with this family.
Yeah, it's so cliche, but it is literally like a family. Like we have all made friends for life. Even this esteemed gentleman here and that esteemed gentleman there. It's great. It's like we're here now. We're having like a celebration of a show that we all love, and it's fantastic. And walking into that locker room, it feels like home. It really does. It's something special. It's really, you just feel relaxed almost, which is weird because you're here to work, you're doing your job and stuff, but you just feel like, okay, like whereas stress levels should be high, blah blah blah, but everyone just bounces off each other, everyone takes a piece of themselves from each other and just helps one another. It's fantastic.
Okay, you kind of spilled a little bit. You're still in the locker room. You're not out on the field, the pitch. You're in the locker room. I got something.
I'm gonna go.
I'm a journalist, but I'm also a huge fan. You were so lovely to me on social media. You're active. You're in it with the fans. But are you a fan as well? And what do you take from the show?
Of course I'm a fan. I think it's about the human condition and how we all are afraid and hate things about ourselves and, you know, have difficult times and how to come through that and believe in yourself but also do it for the team. If you share with another human being, life is much better and you don't beat yourself up with your own fear.
Well, I think we're going deep here because I think you could personally maybe learn a lot from Ted Lasso, which is kind of cool.
I learned a lot, much more on set, to be honest. Being with Jason, Brendan, everybody, like I built like kind of a new family, many new friends, and living in a new city, in a new country. So it's obviously a huge experience in the life of a person. So I'm learning a lot on this base. I'm trying to do my job good. I'm trying to learn as much as I can on set. And when I watch it, I understand all the work that we have done. Okay, so see, it's very important. So it's very hard to watch it and to have fun because I was here. You know, you understand my point of view?
I do. I'm trying to find a way for you to have fun doing this. I really want you to like maybe have fun
right now. When I see the face of the fan, when I receive messages on people stopping me on the street sometimes, they don't have questions. They just say, thank you, it's a great show. They don't ask, oh, what is it good? Thank you, it's a great show. That's the reward in the end.
Talk about your soccer and or football career prior to Ted Lasso.
Wow. Okay, I played soccer for a couple of years when I was very young, like 10 to 12 or 13. Then I just play on the weekend with my friends. So I wasn't very good. And so we practiced a lot. Even on weekends, they spend some time with me. Okay, more like this, more fluid, more like that. When you kick, the headers. Headers are so hard. I spent a week trying to do a good head. And so they helped me out a lot. So if one day they need some help with handball or any sports, I'm not too bad. Like ski, I'll be here for them. But they were very helpful on this matter, on this problem, this terrible thing that is football, not soccer.
Now talk about the messages that Ted Lasso brings. As a fan, it's life-changing, right? So talk about how it's affected your life.
Yeah, so watching the first season, I was watching as a fan because obviously I came in at the last episode of the first season and I was blissfully unaware of anything that had happened beforehand. So I was able to watch as a fan here and fall in love with the show just as they did. And then I just saw myself there and I was like, oh, I'm here as well. But just watching it, you learn so much. Be a goldfish. Believe. Everyone needs to believe.
Talk about the journey being on a show like this that just kind of takes you inward.
Okay. So first of all, I'm not a fan. I'm working very hard, and I'm happy to see the fans having fun. I cannot. It's hard to enjoy. Like my happiness comes when the fan and maybe the award stuff said you did a great job. It's very hard to see the stuff as a fan. I'm judging myself. Okay, I'm learning because I was on set. They shot it like this, they shot it like that, they changed this, they edited it like this. Because I was here, I'm taking a lot of experience. You see? So I'm learning more than other things. I'm trying to learn a lot. I have so much to learn.
Talk about the believe aspect, always finding the positive when you're down and out. Talk about how you even like use that for yourself.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, for sure. Believe is, it's a really good sort of message, isn't it? I did the UK equivalent of Dancing with the Stars this year, and I was absolutely terrified. And my husband got little like believe postcards and like left them around the house with like little notes on the back. So yeah, it's part of our household motto now. It's lovely.
And also, be kind to one another. Like, it's so simple, but it goes such a long way. And it's just a special show.
Now the writing is superb. You guys get to use those words and tell a story. So what do you take from the scripts and the writing for yourself?
That belief thing, I think it's often very hard as an actor. You are very privileged and have a great time, but also you get a lot of rejection. So it's hard not to go, oh, nobody likes me, I'm hopeless, I'm absolutely useless. And you just have to go, no, you're okay, there's this and this and this. Also, I'm a bit of a policewoman in real life and go, what are they doing that for? And what? So be curious, not judgmental, is very good for me. I have to remember that dart going in the board.
So you have your own story of soccer, football, which brought you here. And so, back in the day, you could have used Ted Lasso's advice to believe that, there's positive going to come of this. So don't you almost wish you had the Ted Lasso mindset back in the day? But here you are.
I think that's a great point, and thank you for bringing that up, because I think the way I think nowadays and brought me here, and I think it all happened after failing big time in what I thought it's what I wanted in my life, but the fact that I was willing to try and fail and get up and try again and look for some other stuff and then embrace all of that and bring the best out of myself. And things happen for a reason. Back then I couldn't understand why some injuries, some situations happened, but if those things hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here doing the two things I love in my life, acting and playing football, soccer. So yeah, life happens in a mysterious way, but it all works out at the end.
Yeah, for those that don't know, that you played professionally and got injured, and then you think, what's going to happen? And now your two loves kind of have blended in a beautiful way.
Yeah, life.
Well, talk about the life lessons that this show brings. How are you kind of bringing that to your own life?
Always be a good person, really. Just you don't have to. I think it's hurt people, and just if you're hurt, just don't hurt other people. Just learn to become a good person, and that's it.
The writing is superb.
Absolutely,
it's almost, I tweeted this a long time ago, but it's true. You almost wish people could be that honest in real life.
Right.
How do we do that, do you think?
I think just the idea of trying to become that is enough.
And then so the message behind Ted Lasso, reach for the positive, believe.
Yeah.
How does that resonate with you?
I love that stuff. I love that kind of crap. I'm a self-help junkie, so I'm always thinking that way and contemplating that, and I love that the whole world got reminded of it in such a nice way.
Like Ted, the character of Ted is such a good person, but Jason is not far from that. So he's as good as that.
Did you know I was going to talk to you about the difference? Is Ted Jason? Is Jason Ted? How'd you know? Yeah.
I think he's the grounded version of that character. So he's very, very, very close to it, which is lovely, which makes us all love him so much.
Jason is he's the captain of the ship, so he's wearing a lot of hats all the time. So it feels like, when the work needs to be done, it needs to be done as well. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this show, even though it looks so effortless and joyful. There's such a formula and a system to it as well. And Jason works so closely with us as well, which is what makes it such an incredible, incredible experience.
And are you football or soccer? Which term are you using?
Football from the UK, from South London. Yeah.
Well, welcome to the world of soccer.
Yes. Welcome to the world. Yes. I need to embrace soccer as well. I will embrace it as well. All right.
Between Ted and Jason, are they similar? Differences? How is that?
I mean, there's lots of similarities, just like Dani with Cristo. I think the fact why people love our characters is because they are so similar to who we are, and I think that's why the casting was so amazing, because they let us bring so much of who we are to the characters, and that has made the characters so unique, because each one of the actors and the cast members are unique, and that's why Ted Lasso is so successful. It's a bunch of amazing humans. So, yeah.
So do you see a difference between his character, Ted, and Jason?
Yes, there's a big difference, and it's amazing. I mean, even the accent is. Although he is from the South, isn't he? And he does have that. I think he's been around that accent quite a bit, so it suits him well, I think.
Now let's talk about the darts, the pub. It's almost like a third home for all of us. What is it about pubs? Is it maybe the alcohol that just, it's truth-telling, right?
No, I think it is a home. It's a place to go, and you can be yourself, and you can have a bloke sitting reading a newspaper or his book with a solitary pint, or you can have a group of friends, or you can come together and support your team. It is a second home for a lot of people. I had a driver the other day who is Romanian, came here about 30 years ago, and he started talking about the pub, and he said it really was. You know, I'd meet my mates, there'd be just three of us, I'd go away, come back, and it was the same, and it was home. It was a home.
Do you have a favorite drink then?
Oh, champagne for me. For Annette. Annette likes fizz. Mae, you know, it's a gin and tonic or a vodka or, you know, depending what's happening. Might be whiskey.
Can't go wrong.
No, spirit. That's what she likes, spirits.
If you're going to the pub, Annette's running the bar, of course. What's your cocktail?
I love beer. I must say, beer is my thing, so I drink a lot of beers. I'll do that, yeah. Tequila, too. When I'm in LA, I love tequila. I'll do tequila. What's yours?
Thank you for asking. A nice red wine.
Red wine?
Yeah. Pinot Noir.
Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, me too.
What's your cocktail?
Oh my God, I'll take wine or champagne. I will never take a beer, obviously, and it better be good. It's very hard to have good wine in England. Sorry guys. What do you put on the top? You should have like they have a weird thing over there. So no, I will ask her. You have to import some wine from France, or I'm gonna bring my own wine and own champagne. I'm sure she's gonna be okay with that.
So say you're going to the pub and Annette's there serving the drinks. What's your cocktail?
100% margarita or a paloma. Always tequila or mezcal.
Now, if you went to the pub with Annette, what's your cocktail?
Oh, I do like a pina colada, or a pina colada, which I really enjoy calling them. Excellent, yeah.
I just want you to say pina colada again.
Pina, in my Essex accent.
Yeah.
Pina colada. Thanks, darling. Thanks, babes. Pina colada.
And now, I want a Diamond Dogs squad. Do you have one, and how do they work for you?
I do have one, actually. It's all my friends. Yeah, they're all here, actually. And I must say, I love them, but I can't stand them. I absolutely cannot stand them. But yeah, I do have my crew.
Is it because they speak the truth and you hate the truth?
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. You're supposed to be with me, not against me. So yeah, that's why.
Do you have your own Diamond Dogs?
No, but I would like one. Yeah. I definitely would.
Do you have a Diamond Dog squad, and are they good to you?
On the team, like
in your personal life? Because I personally want one. I don't have one. I would love one.
Honestly, well, show me this. Can I have this? Okay, all of this is my Diamond Dog. Every pages, all of them. Okay, I'll give it back to you, sir. Very sorry. So we grew a very strong relationship with everybody, and other than that, well, I'm more like kind of a lonely wolf, so I enjoy time with myself, traveling alone a little. But I know I can count on any of them, and if we have personal issues or matter we want to discuss, I know they're here. So.
You know what I want? I want a Diamond Dogs squad.
Yeah.
Do you have one, and who are they? Because I want one.
I don't, but wouldn't that be amazing? Yeah.
Have they let you in the squad, maybe, or do you have one that we don't know about?
Well, on set there are many Diamond Dog squads. That's a sentence and a half. Diamond Dog squads, and everyone together is a massive Diamond Dog squad. But there are definitely like Diamond Dog squads everywhere you look. yeah, everyone just loves each other. It's so great. I wish I could tell you something horrible about someone, but I can't. This is the thing. Everyone's just so lovely, so great, and it's so cliche, and but it's great.
Even at like 4 a.m. call times, everyone's lovely and great.
No, I'm not. I'm not at all. No. Everyone obviously tries to be, but obviously it's 4 a.m. Like, you can only do so much at that point. I'm not a morning person.
Go Richmond, let's go Greyhounds.